Hello, this is Crow here with Crow Archery again. Today, I wanted to make a video talking about the difference between confidence and arrogance. You see, being confident within yourself is believing in yourself. Being arrogant is being full of yourself. And there is a fine line between the two. And sometimes it's hard to distinguish between the two, especially as somebody that's out on the in the dating world and dating scene. And I'm going to tell you right now that arrogance is an extremely huge turnoff. And that goes for both men and women. You know, I could be out somewhere and, I could be talking to a female and then she comes off to me like she's just full of herself and her shit don't stink. Bye. Get out of here. I don't care how bad you are. Get out. That's on a side note, one of my favorite terms whenever women refer to themselves as, oh, I'm bad, blah, blah, blah. Sad fact and sad reality is most of the time, they're just doing bad. You know what I mean? And, it's the same with dudes. I'm not just hating, or I'm not trying to hate on anybody, And if you struggle with confidence, this right here, now, notice how this is a really old style kind of bow. This is a recurve bow. This is a Martin Hunter. This is one of my favorites that I own. For those of you that follow me and watch my videos and stuff, you know that. If you ever want to build confidence and bring it out within yourself, go get one of these, or a recurve bow, or old longbow or something, and you go out and you learn how to shoot instinctively, because confidence is one of the number one things about traditional archery, because it doesn't involve putting and looking through a sight. It involves you having to rely on your instincts to know what it is that you want to hit. And you're not going to be good at first, but if you have the drive and determination to keep going, you'll get there. And you want to know why people are attracted to confident men and confident women? Because it's not all about how they believe in just themselves, but they give off that vibe and that radiation that they also believe in you too. Now, somebody that's arrogant, it's literally just going to be nothing but I, this, me. Look at how awesome I am. That can tell you right there that this person is not worth your time at all. Not worth it. Just no. Nope. Bye. And something to take away from all that, even though this sounds kind of random, but if you think about it, do not believe or think that you know someone based off of their social media accounts, because you don't. You can be anybody that you want to be on the internet. Believe that. Anybody. In fact, I'm sure this is a very relatable example. Say you're talking to somebody on the internet, you don't know them, and then you make plans to meet up. How many times you ever gone out to meet up with somebody and they look nothing like what they perceive on social media? Or you take a farther look into their life and it is nothing like what they project. Happens a lot. And guys, actually no, let me take that back. Women, you guys know more than anybody how light is like your best friend when it comes to a camera. Don't try to lie to me and tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. You know it's true. Now, with that in mind, you will see a lot of people taking all these photos of themselves and throwing them out on the internet. You know why? It's because they have a lack of confidence within themselves, or they are so vain, they just don't care about anybody but themselves. And also, me personally, I take bad photos. When I get in front of a camera, it adds 10 pounds to me. That's an old Hollywood trick right there. Everybody knows it. And I can get on social media, and 9 times out of 10, I can comment on some quote unquote pretty woman stuff, and she'll totally ignore me. No sweat off my back. But there is a little bit of satisfaction when you go out in public and they actually see you in person, and their whole look on it is completely different. They'd be like, oh my lord, man, he's hot, blah, 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 this and that. My response is always the same. Do I know you? Why are you talking to me? Or, there's nothing to talk about. Because that says more about character than anything. It shows a huge lack of maturity. Truly. A huge lack of maturity. Now, somebody that's worth your time is going to speak to you, no matter what. And when I say worth your time, that doesn't mean necessarily that they're somebody that you should date or something like that, because you can't look at people like that. That's like looking at people like their options and stuff like that. First off, I'm nobody's option or plan B, and neither should you. When I say worth your time, that means worth your time of associating with, period. And that's just how I view things. You're going to make a lot of enemies that way. But I'm going to tell you a secret. If you ain't got at least one person hating on you, you're doing something wrong. You cannot go through your life wanting or expecting every single person out there to like you. Not going to happen. Just not. And you're going to make yourself miserable if you try to go your whole life making everybody like you. Because at that point, you have no sense of identity of who you even really are. People, and a lot of people are going to like you, and a lot of people are going to hate you. That's okay. You accept it, and you move on. That's what people of high quality and high value do. Like I said, you want to build confidence, you learn how to shoot an old school bow. That'll give you plenty of confidence. People that are worth being in your life are ones that you don't have to compete for. You know, they say out here that love is a game and all these other things. In some instances, sure. But you should look at that from an aspect of, if you're with somebody, all the moves that you're making together, that is the game. Building, growing, that is the game. Love is not based on your physical attraction or sexual desire for another human being. That is your biology and your body telling you that you will breed with this person. That's a fact. And your feelings cannot change fact. Love is something that has to be grown into. And when it's grown into, it matures and it blossoms and it becomes better. Well, I gotta get to working on another video. So I'm gonna cut this one off. But hopefully this helps somebody out. Peace.